What's good, my fellow cyberpunks and retro nerds? It's hammer time, coming at you bastards on a Monday. Today I thought we would check out one of my favorite westerns. It's called Red Sun, and the reason why I like this western so much is because it's unusual. It's one of those East meets West themed gunslinger flicks, and of course it's got the prolific Charles Bronson in it, one of my favorite action stars ever, hands down. And you know, I haven't watched this movie in a while, but I've been meaning to give you guys a review of it. It's been on the back burner, and I'm happy to say that we're doing it today. So why don't you guys peep this scene right here. I'm going to go ahead and refresh my memory on the flick, and when we get back, we're going to be discussing the movie Red Sun a little bit.
Son of a bitch. Someday I'm going to catch you without all that hardware. Someday. You won't need to belly stick yourself. I'll catch you. Well, my luck's changing. Make a fist. Can't you even make a fist? Hell, you think I'm going to hit a man who can't even make a fist? You think you could do that again?
Almost certainly.
Welcome back, guys. When it comes down to the movie Red Sun, I've always found it to be kind of a dark and different tale altogether, but that's why I like this movie. It feels a little bit different. It's a multi-layered tale. I find Charles Bronson to be an interesting character in this movie, mainly because he's kind of a murderous bastard, and then you, the viewer, are kind of forced into accepting him as the main character, considering there's, you know, a lot of other, you know, seedy and shady characters throughout the entire film. So, despite he's a cold-blooded killer, he's the best you got. And I like the element of teaming him up with the samurai in order to obtain the sword from the man that betrayed, you know, him at the beginning of the film. It has that classic buddy cop element to it, and I like that. I love buddy cop movies. I like taking two characters that are complete polar opposites and putting them together and kind of forcing them to work with one another to reach a common goal. And that's exactly what the movie Red Sun has at its heart and soul. There's definitely some lighthearted moments in this movie, but you know, I've seen a lot of westerns in my day, guys, especially spaghetti westerns, and this has got to be possibly one of the most action-packed and blood-soaked westerns I've ever seen, especially from the samurai element. I mean, there are people that are sliced, diced, and chopped. The music is very reminiscent of the spaghetti westerns, and the overall cinematography is nothing short of breathtaking. They definitely filmed in some vast and beautiful areas to give the viewer a sense of the old Wild West, and I really appreciate that. I love it when a movie can take the viewer and, you know, put them in a different time, a different place. And, you know, Red Sun really does that well. So if I had to give this movie a star count, I like it a lot, guys. 8.5.